And in the book of Hebrews, in the 13th chapter, verse 5, it says, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Wait a minute. That's very different than what everyone's been telling me. They say, go get a degree. And then they say, go get another one. And another one. Go get a job. Make sure you get a promotion. Start a business. Be an entrepreneur. Somehow all these things will fill that gap in your life. But yet, there are people that are constantly discontent. Have you ever noticed that? Some of the people that seem to have it all. They have the wealth, they have fame, they have all kinds of wonderful things in their life, and somehow they're still discontent. I don't think that we realize. Somebody asked a question to Jesus. And in Luke, the 3rd chapter, Jesus is talking to a group of people and he's saying, listen, be content with what you have. Be content with what you have. And he talks to a bunch of soldiers, and the soldiers ask him, saying, well, what should we do? It's an interesting question. So he said to them, do not intimidate anyone or accuse falsely, and be content with your wages. Don't extort money, is basically what he's telling these guys. That was a practice, clearly. Before that, he's telling the tax collector, don't collect more tax than you're supposed to collect. That was also a practice back in that time, which is why tax collectors were doubly hated. Because people knew what they were doing. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you feel so discontent that you will cut a corner somehow? Whether at work, whether somewhere else, just to get a little bit ahead, just to get a little bit more. That's the part of the problem, isn't it? If we judge everything by the world standard, we're always trying to get ahead and realizing we're never getting anywhere. We're on this weird treadmill. I'm going to use that analogy only because it's January 3rd. And everybody's going to try to go back to the gym and get healthy. Myself included. Clearly that's not working. I hate the treadmill. But we're on it in our lives. We're doing the same thing over and over again. Over and over again. Oh, and if I can just get this paid off, or if I get just to this point in my life, everything will be great. If I can just get to Friday, everything will be great. How did we get a term, thank God it's Friday? What about the rest of the days? In my line of work, everybody goes, oh, one more wake up. One more wake up. That's their thank God it's Friday. And I try to remind them that I like waking up every single day. I just don't like getting up as early on Saturday and Sunday. But I do like waking up. We're always racing to something that never fulfills anything. Because then all of a sudden the weekend comes and you go, what are we going to do? I don't know. You want to go here? No. You want to go to this restaurant? No. You want to go out? No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to go to the movies. After a while, things become monotonous. And we go through this motion constantly. And we don't even realize it. We don't realize it.